Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel, and today we're going to be going into another product for the Kia Telluride. So this is going to work for, well, basically any vehicle as far as this product. But I just installed some OMAC roof rails on the 2020 Kia Telluride, and as far as ease of assembly and installation, very easy, lower profile than the OEM crossbars, and I wasn't about to spend $400 on some crossbars. So I went with the OMAC and they seem pretty decent. We're gonna see how they hold up, especially once we install the ROLA roof basket. This is the VTEX. It has a all steel construction. It has a rough coating on it to prevent it or, help it in the elements. It's got a wind fairing on the front, and assembly should be fairly simple. It's just a couple little screws. Assembly should be easy. Installation, we'll see how that goes. Just doing it myself. So yeah, but it's a good size. I'll try and throw up the dimensions or share them with you later in the video. But you check it out. It's, I want to say around $150. I can't remember. I'll throw the price up in here. But it seems to be good quality. If you're worried about it rusting, as far as the condition that it's in, it has a few scuffs in the paint, no breaks in the paint. But if you wanted to, just to reassure yourself, you could do a bed liner spray or undercoat spray on this, give it a real rough texture and prevent it from rusting or anything like that, which I'm going to do this winter. I'm going to run it this summer, see how it holds up, and then I'm going to take it off for the winter and I'm going to rhino line it basically and just make sure that it holds up very well. So we're going to be assembling this and installing it on the OMAC roof rails on the 2020 Kia Telluride. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, or if I forget to mention something in the video, please feel free to drop a comment down below, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your thoughts, or if you've used this product or you're considering it. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let's get into this. So here we are looking at the ROLA VTEX cargo basket. Comes in two separate sections, the rear, the front, and then you have your wind fairing that you will screw onto the front. And then the other things included are going to be your hardware and rubber sleeves that go over the middle section to cover the screws and the joint where they meet and prevent water from getting in there and anything like that. And then you're going to have your 4 mounts that you will use to install this onto your crossbars, and then you have all of your instructions, and it's fairly detailed instructions as well, unlike the crossbars that I installed. But it's simply sliding the rubber sleeves onto these sections, pulling the 2 sections together, screwing it together, sliding the rubber sleeves over the screws, installing the wind fairing, and installing it on the vehicle. It shows the preferred locations of the mounts, which is going to be basically on the second section right here on both the front and rear. And then you also want to make sure that when you open your lift gate or open your sunroof, you do not have contact in either locations. So that's very important as well. So some good detailed instructions with this. So you're going to be provided some screws and some rubber washers, and then you're going to be supplied small and large rubber sections for this. So you're going to put it over this next section. You have a screw hole here and here. You're going to slide this on. You want to use a rubber safe lubricant. I'm just going to use WD-40. It does state on their website that is safe on rubber. But anything safe for rubber will work as lubrication, just to make sure that this doesn't tear and it makes installation a lot easier. So just apply a small amount. Slide it on. Never want to go on dry. And then you can roll it back just past where the screw hole is. Same thing for the smaller one. And then you just want to fold the rubber back just far enough to where you can then see the hole where these screws are going to hold it together. And then you're going to do the exact same thing to the other side, and then we'll slide the 2 assemblies together. We got the rubber sections on both sides, And the only thing not going to be included is going to be the screwdriver that you'll need and the lubrication for the rubber sections. And then you're just going to simply slide the two sections together. Once you've done so, you will then see the holes line up, and you simply may have to roll the rubber back out. And then slide your rubber boot over, down a little bit to where it's even on both sides of the bar. There's that. They do not give you any extras, so do not lose any of the hardware. Otherwise, you'll have to be replacing it yourself. So there's that side done. Now we'll go ahead and do the other side, same thing. And then you'll have to install the wind fairing on the front. Just install this guy right here. It also came with a ROLA decal on the back bar, but it was off center and it was all bubbly, like it had a bunch of debris on the sticker side of it. So I removed it, and I see this has a bunch of bubbles in it as well. I don't know if you guys will see that or not, but no big deal on this one. So they have 4 mounting locations up here. Very simple. Just gonna kind of get each one started. And no matter what, with the roof rails and everything, you're going to have a little wind noise, and when you add a basket, it's not going to really help with that situation. So just be prepared for some wind noise. There, it's fully assembled. Now we can take it out, get it set on the vehicle, and get it mounted up. You want them placed on that second section. So my roof bars are going to be roughly 30 inches apart, center to center. And then you also want the distance between the mounts at least 25 inches apart from side to side. And then you don't want it any closer than a ½ inch to the plastic housings at the end of your roof rack or your roof rails. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it laid up there. You're going to take these plastic mounts, you're going to put them underneath that lift it up, and then you're going to bring your clamp from underneath and your other housing from above and get them attached. Okay, so you want to make sure that the tabs of the block are in the openings of the clamp on the top, and then equally tighten these down. But once again, make sure this is not within a ½ inch of the plastic housing, so you want to bring it out some. Going to do basically an 1.5 inches, and then we're going to snug them down. And then we're going to also make sure that they're 25 inches apart from this mount to the mount on the other side. Then you want to repeat this same process on the other side of the mount, and then you want to come back and make sure that the basket is actually square on the rack. So that is the ROLA roof rack now installed. It took a lot of tweaking, not hard work, just tedious, to make sure everything is square. You have to make sure your roof rack rails are square, as well as the basket. If the rails aren't straight and square, then your basket's not going to be. So you need to make sure that they're spaced properly and straight. And then make sure these clamps are not within a ½ inch of the plastic housing, and make sure that they're 25 inches apart from side to side. Overall, the quality of the basket seems to be really nice, especially for the price. And it's just a lot of up and down in order to get it tightened and even all around. So overall, extremely pleased Let me know your guys' thoughts if you guys have used this or a similar one. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys in the next one.